incidents where someone with firearms kills multiple people. These incidents happen a lot in the United States, and we know that. But in Ezra's piece today, we see that if you put these shootings in an international context, it is even more striking. If you look internationally at the worst mass shooting incidents of the last 50 years, the worst mass shootings in a civilian context that have happened anywhere in the world over the course of the last half century, 15 of the 24 worst mass shootings internationally have happened in our country. Worldwide, over 50 years, a majority of the world's worst mass shootings happen in one country, and that is us. They happen here. I might have suspected that, but I did not know that. Also interesting to note that there is not a direct correlation between the number of firearms in a country and the number of mass shootings there are. Yes, it's true that we happen to have both a lot of guns and a lot of mass shootings, but there are other countries that also have a lot of guns, places like Israel and Switzerland, where there is not a proportionate correlation between their incidence of gun ownership and their incidence of mass shootings. And the more specific you get, the more interesting the data gets. Ezra highlights an economist's recent research, looking into whether gun violence in our country is correlated with a lot of other factors that we sometimes assume must be correlated with it. But it turns out that things like higher population density is not correlated with gun violence. Turns out that higher levels of stress in a definable geographic area are not correlated with higher incidence of gun violence in that area. Higher levels of mental illness are not correlated with more gun violence in that area. The correlation you do find, if you break things down to that level in the United States, is that you do get less gun violence in places that have tighter gun control laws. Tighter gun control laws are correlated with fewer gun-related deaths. And that is correlation, that is not causation. But it's good to know, right? Ezra said today...